Hello everyone and welcome to this channel. This is going to be primarily dedicated to designing dresses and just showing you guys how I've done dresses that I've already made, and also just tips and tricks that can kind of be applied to all dresses. So this is going to be the first one that we're recreating, and let's just hop right into it. So open up the Pro Design and long sleeve dress. Now you're going to fill the entire dress and have it be one color. The color I use is actually not white, it's off-white, so I'll make the hueness yellow and go up one vividness, and this just kind of makes it not so blinding. So the first thing that we're actually going to do is we're going to do the sleeves, and we're going to fill the sleeves with this color. All the blues that I'm going to be using are the same hue and vividness, but the brightness is going to be one off. So then using one with a brightness of one higher than this one, going to put one right there, one line right there, and one line right here. Putting the line right here is just something to give a solid colored sleeve a little bit more depth, and it's just like a little minor detail thing that you can add. What am I doing? There we go. There we go. So don't forget that pressing ZR will give you mirror mode, so if you're creating a straight line or you just want a design to be copied, it's a lot easier and faster to do mirror mode. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is kind of sculpting out the shirt that I want to create. So to do that, we're going to go in here, because we want these to be straps, and I want them to be kind of small, so we're also going to be putting one there. But starting here, we're going to go, this counts as one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then go 1 to the left, down 2, and connect. Then we're going to fill this whole thing, and where the white and the blue meet, you take, I like to call it like a transition color, and this is, it's the same hue and vividness, and then one brightness higher. You can also do one brightness lower, and this is just like, creates almost like a shadow. I used the wrong blue! There we go. So it just creates kind of like the shadow. And then from here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then down 2, and place one there. So we're going to connect that at top, and then from here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, place one there, down, and then all the way across, and then fill that. Then again, like the top, you want the transition between the white and the blue to have some sort of color. And I typically do one darker, but for this dress I did one lighter because darker just looked weird. So the next thing we're going to do is start creating some shadows in the dress. So this can kind of be applied to all dresses, but you want to use the same hue and vividness as your base color, like this white, but then just alter the brightness like 1 or 2 or 3. So starting with this 1, where the blue meets the white, it doesn't have to be all the way around, but we are going to put a line of this gray just to create a smooth transition almost. It's like it's barely noticeable, but it's just enough detail that it makes it look more complete and the lines aren't as harsh. So then coming here, this is just going to add a little bit of detail. It's just like this 1 pixel thing. Sometimes when I don't know what to do, this is what I do. Then we're going to take this color here. This is just 1 brightness darker than the one we were just using. Turn the mirror mode on and create a straight line across. And then do this with the lighter gray for like a shadow effect. So then we're going to create the scarf that I had, and that's with this color. Again, same hue, same vividness, but this is where your brightness is going to be. It doesn't have to be blue that you use these colors either, it can be whatever color you want. So we're going to start here and we're going to do a square. Then we're going to come down here and we're going to do another square. And then we're going to connect the two squares. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, turn the mirror mode off, and then 1. On the right side, you're going to do 3 pixels, and on the left side, you're going to do 2. Then you're going to close it off, and you got like this middle space here. And any darker color you want to use is fine. You can use a lighter, doesn't matter. And then going back to this light color, to continue the scarf, we're going to go down 1, 2, and then to the right, down again, and to the right. Repeat the same on the left side, and then starting right here on the left at this like center line, you're going to go up 1, and then to the left and to the right, and you're going to create those 2 dots. Then using the same color that we used as the shirt, or like for the shirt, you're going to put 1 dot there, and then go back to that bright blue color, and then you're going to want to connect your lower pixels with your upper pixels, like the dots that you just added, and you're going to want to connect those two. And then there's pretty much your scarf. So you're going to take this green color right here, and you're going to go just 1 pixel up, 2, and then 1. This is lacking a little bit of depth, so you're going to go in with this brighter color, and just place it right there. And then you're done with the scarf. That's pretty much it. So using this darker blue color, we're going to create the middle detailing part. So you're going to come from here, you're going to go 1, 2, and then place it there. And then from here, you're going to go 1, and then place it there. So then 1, 2, turn mirror mode on. And then from here, you go like this. And then turn mirror mode off in here. Then you're going to take this gray. This is a darker gray than we've been using. It's down by 4 from here, so you got 1, 2, 3, or just down by 3. And then this was random when I did it. I just wanted to add a little bit of something along here. And there you go. That's the top part. I'm going to add a little bit more shadowing around this dark part, and I'm going to use this darker shadowing right here. But this is only going to be for the front, so you come around here, and you just kind of line it a little bit. I don't like that, okay. But anyway, I'm going to make that and that. Yeah, there we go. So this, and there we go. There we go. It's a very subtle shadowing change, but that's kind of like what I want to do, is I want to accentuate the shadowing around here to show that it's like more detailed, I guess. I also forgot to put, there we go. Sorry about that. And then we're going to use that same dark blue, and we're going to kind of create like ruffles almost. So coming from 1 pixel up, we're going to go 2, and except for that one, each one is going to be 3 long. And this creates this like nice ruffly type look, I guess. So then going 1 brightness higher, you're going to just put it right in the middle on each one. You're going to do that the whole way. Then you're going to take the lightest gray that you have, and you're going to put it right underneath the blue. And this is to create a shadow in the dress. You can use a darker gray if you want. It doesn't really matter. But I like to use the lightest gray because I wanted this one to have like a subtle shadow to it. So you're going to create another line of these. And you're just going to be repeating the same thing you did before. You can do the gray first, you can do the blue first. I tend to do the gray just because it makes more sense to me. But yeah, the whole idea is you're creating shadows like underneath the color. And then we'll start on the buttons down the center. So this is the color I used for the buttons. It's kind of like a nice brown. It's not too dark. so it's not going to like overpower the dress, if that makes any sense. So starting right here, then we're going to have space by 3 pixels, and then place it there, space by 3 pixels, and then 3 pixels. So then we're going to, we want some shadowing underneath that, but we don't want it to be a lot. So we're going to go for this lighter gray color that I've been using, or that we've been using. And you want just one placed underneath the button, and then on the right side you want to like almost line it. And that's that. So then to create almost like folds in the dress, right in the center of these 3 like blue pixels, you're going to create lines going up to the middle of the dress. These can vary in length, size, it really does not matter. I will be copying it from exactly like how I did it the first time around, but however you want to do this, you do it. It doesn't matter how long these are. So yeah, we're just going right. We're having these 2 spaces apart, and just going down and creating whatever length we want, or whatever length we feel like having. And so you have that. But that feels boring. It doesn't have enough contrast. So what you're going to want to do to create more contrast is you can use 2 to 3 different brightnesses, but you normally go down or up by 1 or 2 brightnesses. I always typically go down, and then you just kind of, you just have fun, and you just kind of go for it. It does not matter, how much spacing, how little spacing that you decide to use, as long as you have some sort of variation. And so that's the left side, that's the right side. And then if you do the same here, and then bring it down like that, and there you go. That's how I create that. Sometimes, like I said, I'll use 2, and it will give it just like a little bit more. But I don't like the way that looks for this dress, so I'm keeping it like that. So then to create the back, which we haven't touched at all, you swap and copy. You copy this, paste it to the back, and it's pretty much already done. Now make sure you switch to the back design by pressing the right stick on your controller, and we're going to place 1 pixel here because we want to continue the scarf to the back, but we don't want the scarf on the back. So we're just going to place a pixel there, and then we're going to open this up a little bit, and that's what we're going to be left with. So then we're going to want to get rid of the pattern in the back and just kind of do that. So then when we're, there we go. So because now we don't have that pattern on the back, we don't want the shadowing to be as intense. So we're going to take it back down to that brighter sort of gray. And then we do want to continue this, all the way across. And then it feels a little plain in the back, so we're going to add just 1 more layer of that. And that's what you end up with. So then we also don't want the buttons in the back. We want to keep this line here, but we want to just completely get rid of those buttons. So just get rid of them and do the thing we did with the others, doesn't matter. But we also don't want this darker gray to match the front, so we want there to be a little bit of depth and difference in the back. So just go back in with that lighter gray or the darker and just change up a few of the lines. And there you have it. That is how to create that dress. I hope that helped a lot. If you're going to copy this, please do try and credit me. I know it's a kind of a controversial thing right now. It's kind of an issue right now where a lot of creators are having their designs stolen. But I know I'm putting my grids out here, and I'm giving you guys tutorials on how to recreate them. But still, try to give credit when credit is due. You can always credit this YouTube channel, or you can credit my Instagram. It's under the same handles, Zanime ACNH. And yeah, just try to put the artist's feelings and try and think about it. But yeah, I hope this was helpful to you guys, and I hope to continue doing this. Have a good day, everyone.